That switch has been flipped. And this world has been overrun by evil, or as it's written, given over into the hands of the wicked. And now that's about to be flipped. Switched. Given back into the hands of the righteous, the hands of the meek, into the hands of the obedient, the merciful, the compassionate, the kind, the patient. Great evil is about to come upon this earth. Because as it is written, when the restrainer is removed, then the man of sin is revealed. And a lot of people conjecture about what they believe this restrainer is, the Holy Spirit. And they say the Holy Spirit, a lot of people say, you know, a lot of things. But when you think about restraining, what restrains wrath? What restrains judgment and punishment? Mercy. Compassion does that. Grace does that. So then we can come to the conclusion that the restrainer that's holding back this wickedness on the earth from overcoming the earth completely would be mercy, compassion, grace. That's what's holding back the evil on this earth. So what does that mean for the earth, guys? That means that mercy, compassion, grace is about to be removed from the earth. Now, if that's removed from the earth, then what's to stop somebody from killing a person? Or eating them? Or stealing from them? Or destroying? If there is no mercy, compassion, and grace on the earth, then what do you think people will do on the earth? See, because this is what you all wanted, isn't it? The ones who are living deliciously in this world, isn't this what you wanted? All for you? I want it all for me. I want all that I can get, and I'll do anything to get it. I had a person who I used to study with and grow spiritually with tell me one day, I'll do anything for money. So-called spiritual person. I will do anything for money. You see? And that's the world. That's the way people are thinking in the world, that they'll do anything for gain, mammon. That's why it's written, you can't serve God and mammon. You have to decide. You can't serve both. That's the test. Whether you will serve this illusion that they're giving you or the Most High, who you can't see, which ultimately is love. Will you let love be your God and lead every decision that you make, or will you let fear and grasp onto things that you can feel to provide the security that you're looking for? That's the choice that everyone is having to make. And a lot of you are deciding to choose mammon, because mammon is the illusion that gives you all these so-called comforts that you desire. You weren't looking for the fruits of the Spirit. You didn't search for the kingdom of heaven during your time here. During the time of mercy, compassion, and grace. The restrainer. During the time of the restrainer, you didn't benefit off of that tree that has the knowledge of the fruit of the Spirit on it. You didn't eat of those fruits of the Spirit. So you won't partake of that energy. You won't partake of, you are what you eat. You won't be able to be that because you haven't eaten it. You didn't eat of the Spirit. You ate of this flesh. So you will reap of the flesh. You see? And so what is the end of the flesh? Death. So all of you who sought after the flesh to appease the flesh, to allow it to rule you, will reap the benefits, which is death. But if you chased after the Spirit during your time here, and the things of the Spirit, then you will be filled with those things of the Spirit and have life. So the restrainer being removed off the earth will cause all of those people who rejected the Spirit to come forth in their fullness. Great darkness shall come upon this earth. And it's already beginning now. See, this storm that's brewing in the south, that's come landfall now, that's going to change everything for this nation, for this country. Everything is changing. This land is about to be rent, torn, stretched, pushed and pulled, and shaken of its filth. You understand that? And so that's where we are now, and it's no looking back. I mean, you can't go back. You can't go back now and try to fill your horn with oil. You were foolish. You were foolish virgins. You should have taken oil in your lamps, but you didn't. And now you're trying to go back and you're trying to get it filled, and you can't. You can't. Because you rejected mercy, compassion, and grace. You rejected it. You believe that you can do it. You believe that it's your will be done. We elect, we know that it's the Most High's will be done. We seek to do the will of the Most High because He is the potter. We are the clay. You see? You believe that you're the potter. Little wasp trying to fly in my hair. I can't have that. If it was a bee, I would have been all right. Can't mess with the wasp, though. So do you understand that? Do you understand that's what it's truly about? Is you deciding where you're going to place your allegiance? And everybody has already decided, and the wheat have been separated from the tares. All of you imposters that have been trying to usurp the energy and steal the energy for yourselves, taking the kingdom by force, that's done away with. See, because those who sit in those rightful places have arisen to their seats, to their thrones. And once that happens, then there's no need for mercy and grace anymore, is there? Once your child corrects his behavior, there's no need to extend your grace and mercy. You see? He knows what he needs to do, and now he's doing it. So the test is over. So you destroy the test. You destroy the obstacle. You see? It's for your children's sake. This world was made for Israel's sake. No one else's. Everyone else is a drop of a bucket. Spittle. This world was made for Israel's sake, to test God's children, to see if they would choose Him or choose the illusion. Choose love or choose fear. Do you trust me? Do you love me? Do you believe in me? That is the question for the children of Israel. Not for the world, because they have no interest in things of the Spirit. The things of the Spirit are distasteful to them. So we don't waste it. We don't cast our pearls in the swine. You see? We feed the flock so that they may grow thereby and come into their fullness of who they are and I am. You see? Who you are and I am. And once you know that, the lies and deceptions are no longer needed. The test is over. And we've passed the test. Ain't that right, family? All of us who are scattered to the four corners of the earth, we've passed the test. We've come back home to truth and love. Correct? Well, the test is over, y'all. And now we're about to see the destruction. And all of those who rejected it are going to eat each other. They're going to kill each other. They're going to destroy each other. And we free at last. So y'all keep paying attention to what's going on the earth, because you're about to see great changes. It's very soon. Silawam Yisrael. To everybody else,